Hey guys, what's up? It's Kendall again, and welcome back to Tarot Tuesday. If you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Kendall. Every single Tuesday, I post a video going in depth into the tarot card of the week. We are working on the Swords series, so if you've missed the rest of the series, you can go to my Tarot Tuesdays playlist and find the card you're looking to learn there. Let's keep going with the Swords. Everyone's most feared card outside of the major arcana, which is the Ten of Swords. Let's dive into it and why it can be a kind of a scary card to pull. Looking at the card itself and its imagery, let's get into that. This can be a really ominous card to pull in the deck because there's the 10 swords sticking in this guy's back, literally. It can see that he's down, he's defeated, he's down and out, maybe dead, laying on the ground, stabbed in the back a bunch of times. But we can see in the distance that the sun is rising, and although there's like this stillness and despair or whatever, life still goes on. As you can see, the guy is literally at his worst moment in life, and that's exactly what the Ten of Swords can indicate at times. So let's get into the general meaning of the card. The theme of the swords is very much the mental realm, the logical thinking, the communication, okay? So we're getting through the sword suit, and in a general meeting, this 10 of swords is really just saying like, hey, you have maybe come across a situation where you were stabbed in the back a bunch of times. It's unavoidable, it's tragic, and you are probably at your lowest low. This can also be a card that says, woe is me, I am down and out, I am not good, not doing well. Again, remember that the sword suit is almost a really difficult suit to get through in life when we see the sword suit present itself below the page of swords. All of the 1 through 10 is very much so hard lessons we have to learn, the mentality, the communication within ourselves and with others, how we need to improve. And the 10 of swords is just really losing the focus of where you're going and just being really, really down and at your worst of worst. A similar card to compare the 10 of swords to is the death card. Remember that within this tragedy, within the heaviness, within this moment of just heavy despair, there's always a rebirth. So it's not always like, oh shit, this card's happening to me. Just kind of recognize the positive side to it too, that you are at the lowest, but your high will always come. So you can also associate it with the Wheel of Fortune card, which is telling you when there's a high, you know there's going to be more lows in life, but when you're low, you know that highs are on the horizon. So this is just a point in your life that's like, damn, this is rough. All right. When we see the 10 of Swords present itself in a love reading, what this can indicate is that you are going through a rough period. Either your relationship is coming to an end or you guys are dealing with some heavy, heavy stuff. The 10 of Swords means that your partner may have done you wrong. Your partner may have lied to you, may have stabbed you in the back. Maybe there was a third party involved. Obviously, you need more cards to confirm those things. But this just indicates that you guys are just going through it, okay? You're at your lowest low, the end may be near, or there's just something that's lingering that's really, really, really heavy on your heart. A lot of times we associate this card with infidelity, but that means something different for everyone. So maybe your partner cheated on you. Maybe your partner kissed someone else. Maybe your partner is emotionally emotionally cheating on you. So emotionally confiding in other women or men. And if we're single pulling the 10 of Swords, it's really just telling you like, hey, you're still not dealing with the backstabbing and betrayal from the previous relationship. And now it's affecting your current single lifestyle and how you are attracting love. Love card, not a great card to pull. It's just kind of a wake-up call and waking you up to kind of notice, hey, what's going on? Is the backstabbing and betrayal too much for you to handle? What are we going through right now? It needs attention. When we see the 10 of Swords in a career pull, this can mean that either your career is coming to an end or there are very high tensions in the workspace. Possibly a coworker has betrayed you, gone behind your back. There could be office politics involved. This is just saying like, hey, you're down in the dumps. People are not being nice to you. People are going behind your back. People are defeating you. You're defeating yourself. You're playing into the political office game, or just things aren't going your way and it looks like there is no way out. Please remember that this card, like I said earlier, there is a rebirth within the card. So just because you're down now doesn't mean that it's a forever thing. It's just kind of telling you we are trying to survive this situation, and let's dive deep into how we're going to survive it. Because right now it feels like we're dead on the ground, like the guy on the card. When we pull the 10 of Swords in a financial read, this is really saying like, hey, finance is not good. Not good. We need to cut things that are draining us. We need to cut off things that are living outside of our needs. We need to pay attention to our finances. We need to reflect on what is keeping us down, what's keeping us as this guy on the ground. Whether someone did you dirty with money, someone scammed you out of money, you scammed yourself out of money, someone took money from you, you're getting out of a relationship and they took all the money from you. Financially, this is just saying like, hey, I know you're down. I know this really, really sucks and you're at your low and you feel like you can't get up because there's so many swords in your back. But it's, again, a reflection card, a rebirth. How are you going to collect yourself and pick yourself up from this very moment? So some key words from the Ten of Swords. I know it's kind of a bummer card to pull up. Ruin, failure, bitterness, betrayal, stabbed in the back, dead end, ending of a relationship. Those are kind of the key words from the Ten of Swords I want you to take away today. When we see the Ten of Swords in reversed though, this can mean one of two things, and I really use the other cards in the reading to kind of direct where I think my intuition is telling me the card's trying to say. And what that is either one of two things. One, you're either struggling to get out of a betrayal, you're really caught up in it, you just can't seem to move on from it, and it's lingering in the background, or it's a betrayal from the past representing itself. Or this means that you're going through the renewal process. You are on the way out of learning what you needed to learn from the betrayal process. It's just you're still in the journey of learning it. It's not complete just yet. You aren't to the Page of Swords just yet. It's that you've made the efforts to make the work happen in order to get through this betrayal and heartbreak and stabbing in the back. This can also mean that you have found this newfound hope within whatever your situation is, whether it's general love, career, finance, you're finding a new hope and you're coming out of that. So although the Ten of Swords is really a heavy card sometimes to pull, especially for those of you who use tarot to read love readings, this can be a really, really heavy, oh shit, something's going on. I've been betrayed. I've been stabbed in the back. There's a separation coming, whatever it may be. This can feel really heavy, but please remind yourself, just like the Death card, death needs to happen in order for the renewal to take place. So the backstabbing and betrayal happened to you in order to build you into the next level of a person you're supposed to be. So our hardships create us into better versions of ourselves because we're more understanding, we're more empathetic, we're more compassionate for others. So because of that, that creates this new version of ourselves after we get through the Ten of Swords. So I know this is a heavy card to pull, but just kind of try to remind yourself that there is a positive behind these heavy cards, and there always will be. So next week, we will be diving into the Page of Swords, and we only have a couple more sword cards after that. I think just 3 more to go. Can you believe it? Per usual, this makeup look will be posted on Thursday. It's not going to be my typical makeup tutorial, but I do have individual cluster lashes on, and it's going to be the process of going through the cluster lash, how to put them on, how they work for me. So today's day 1. We'll see how that goes. My mood may completely change by the end of that video, but make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that video. Give this video a like and comment down below how you interpret the Ten of Swords or how you deal with the Ten of Swords when it comes up in your own life. That is going to do it for today's Tarot Tuesday, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Love ya.